and welcome to another edition of Student of the Game Quarterback Breakdown Edition. I'm in my element, folks. It's high school quarterback season. I'm your boy, Ro, contributor for State of the U and OG member of the Orange Bowl Boys. And on the screen right now, a Texas Longhorn commit and Jalen Milroe. So you might ask, why are we paying attention to a Texas Longhorn commit? Well, Rhett Lashley just offered, and could this be a potential Flip City candidate? You never know. So here at State of the U, we're going to do our due diligence, and we're going to watch. And on this first play, we're watching. You're an empty set, and I've said this numerous times on numerous films with high school quarterbacks. You know, you're getting into these spread empty sets all across the country. Spread concepts are nothing new, and they're just a lot more prevalent. And anytime you're into this, you're going to have to account as a quarterback, especially when the defense, and this is what they're doing here, they're bringing six. They're showing pressure of six. You got to assume that. So as a quarterback, one of these guys is my responsibility. And in this case, when you have a breakdown along the offensive line, which you have here, you have a linebacker right here. He's essentially coming up, walking up late into the A-gap. They lose sight of him, and he's untouched. Added to the fact that the defensive end out there tucked into the boundary came in free release too. You have two people that are bearing down on a quarterback. Now, this is when Milroe's game shines. Because here, make a play. Can you make a play for your offensive coordinator when the play breaks down? That's got to be like a saying of mine. And in this case, he does, and I love this right here. The strength to have a defender draped on your back and anticipation. And what do I mean by that anticipation? You see what he sees here? They were running with these wide receivers, at least this group of four. You had an X who just took a go and cleared out his side of the field down here into the field. But these guys are running mirrored concepts. Your slots basically ran Z outs. Your outside receivers did digs. And in this case, look when he throws this ball. Look what he's looking at. He sees a linebacker just buzzing out into the flat trying to take this Z out. And when he decides to pull this trigger, he had a defender right in his line of sight, but he sees it. Boom. And this is the great aspect of playmakers, because when you can make a play for your offensive coordinator, then you make them look good. What was catastrophe? You had two defenders untouched, breakdown and miscommunication along the offensive line. Well, it turns golden because this right here, almost bang. Some kids just make it look effortless and easy, and that's exactly what Jalen Milroe does here as a runner. They just motioned into the formation, and they're going to go ahead and fake this quarterback read option, and they're trying to set up a play-action pass. But right here at the top of the screen, left tackle kind of gets beat on an inside move. It's putting pressure. I still like Milroe's ability to keep his head up. He's still looking for a pass. He hasn't decided to become a runner just yet. But when he does, right here, here's where it makes it look easy. It's like he shot out of the camera. 18, you need to be called. Like, are you even trying? Like what? Just pulling away from everybody. Nobody even has a shot. Bang, 6 points. Remarkable running ability. Didn't turn into a runner until he needed to, but when he does, he has the capability of going for 6. Oh my goodness, this is like my favorite quarterback view ever. I could watch a game like this all day long because you don't have to guess what the quarterback sees. You could just see it. And in this case, pre-snap, you're looking at some of your checklists. You got two safeties currently right now. They don't seem to be bringing the pressure. So here you go. You're in 21 set personnel. Here's your two running backs. Here's your tight end in line. And they're going to run like a simple mesh concept. Here you go. They're going to meet right here in the middle. Watch this tight end right here. Here he goes. He's going to go ahead and boom, there's the pick. He's just trying to clear out a defender. This beats man. However, they're not playing in a man concept right now. I like this ability right here. This slot receiver, he's watching this defender, and he's going to throttle down right here. Now, could you have potentially hit that window? Sure, but this is when I'm like, look at what's in the middle right here. You have a defender that is right directly in line to where that open receiver is. So now you can't really fault him. Oh, he had an open quick guy. It's right there. Okay, a little bit of touch maybe. You're forcing it. But what does he know? He knows the concept behind it, and he sees that when this safety is really flat, guess what's coming behind him? An 8, a post. He just needs to buy some time, which he does, keeps his eyes downfield. And that's immediately what I've been noticing about Milroe. As fantastic of a runner he is, he's still looking to make passes and play dividends in the passing game, and that's exactly what he does. Now, orchestrate. There you go. I see you pointing, just like a baton, right? You're leading this charge. Come on, baby. Points him downfield, hits him in rhythm, hits him in stride, and that little check down that you could have took when he throttled down on that mesh concept, that's smart, would have got you 5 yards. Ability to extend the play, extend outside the pocket, orchestrate the play, and next thing you know, you get a big first down. Great stuff. So this is going to be a quick clip, and overall, this isn't going to be a huge gain. So why is it on highlight film? And I want to tell you why. Because in this case, you see Milroe coming down before the snap, right? He's going ahead, and I'm telling you right now, he's helping his offensive line with the protection scheme because he saw something maybe on film, maybe earlier in the game, coaches talked to him, and the way they came up to the line of scrimmage, they're coming to bring pressure. Your offensive line did a remarkable job blocking this. They used slide protection. The whole offensive line is going to shoot out left. Your running back's going to come up and watch the mess out to the right. And here you go. There's the left, and here comes your running back. This was picked up perfectly. Now look at the pocket that's formed. Great job setting your protection. Now there's the quick gain. Nothing overall complicated, but I'm telling you right there, when you have a quarterback who can get involved with the protections and buy himself time, that's huge. Okay, so the last clip, I said it wasn't always about the big highlights because, it's in those little things that, potentially coaches could tell that you have command of your offense, but the huge highlights are pretty cool as well. Just look at him as a runner. This is remarkable. Just all the people missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You even had angles. You're not going to catch them. Bang. I'm not one of those always have to be perfect mechanic people, and this is a great reason why, because sometimes defenses aren't going to allow you to step up. They're not going to allow you to set your feet. They're not going to allow you to be in rhythm. And in this case, you can have a small debate on if Milroe could have stepped up from this juncture, but look, you got these guys bearing down on you. You step up in there, you take a shot. So what does he decide to do innately, instinctively? He's just going to go ahead and back foot this, right? Okay, back foot, that's fine. He's going to leave it a little short. Okay, because of that, he robbed himself a little bit of a power. No big deal because your defense is not going to always allow you to do what you want to do. But he still puts the ball on the outside. Good job by the wide receiver shielding this, and this is how you go ahead and extend the play. This is what we call a little bit of an off-platform throw. Was it necessary? Yes, I think it was. Arm check. Throws it from the 20. Almost lands on the 20. So anytime I see a quarterback on film leave the pocket early or roll out, I'm going to ask myself why. Was it premature? Was it you just turned yourself into a runner too soon and you gave up on the play, or was there a reason? In this case, there's a huge reason. You're going to have a linebacker at the second level perfectly time this blitz, and he's coming untouched. Here you go. I marked him right here at the top of the screen, and there you go. He shot out of the cannon. That's going to get me to move too. That's going to get me out of my launch position. And this is when I think Milroe, this is the stuff you can't teach because this is like a point guard who just has vision, who sees the whole court. And right here, right, snaps his head around. He sees something really quick. The decision to throw comes really quick. The release is really quick. And this is what allows bang. All right, the ultimate praise is going to go to the offensive coordinator because sometimes they're just going to go ahead and have the perfect play call versus the perfect defense. And that's exactly what this is. This is going to be a throwback screen. But you know what, OC? You need to go ahead and thank Milroe on this play because he's going to take a shot and he has enough athleticism and strength to get this play off and make you look good. And that's exactly what happens. There you go. There's the roll off. He knows he's about to take a shot. He takes the shot. He gets bowled over, and that's going to go ahead and win your teammates over in the locker room, right? When they watch that on film and realize that your quarterback's willing to take a shot. And not only does he take a shot, he makes a play. And here you go. Made you look good, but my goodness. Look at that. Oh, you ended up having like a 6 versus 2 at the end of that play. Good stuff. Touchdown, bang. So if I can channel my inner Top Gun right now, where did who go? So anytime I see a quarterback perceivably holding on to the ball just a little bit too long or a little late delivering the ball, I'm going to ask myself the same question every time. How is my quarterback drop to wide receiver route relationship? And in this case, I think it just shortchanged them a little bit because as you see here, and this is exactly what I'm talking about, just pay attention to the receiver here at the bottom of the screen. He's a yard off the line of scrimmage, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But right here, on his break, the ball should be out. So the quarterback either needs to go ahead and shorten his 3-step drop or make this a pause 1 and deliver the ball, or when you have that much cushion, the wide receiver needs to take his step just a little bit further, maybe run it to a 6-5, 7-5, because then this is going to be in better relationship. Now, the good news, Milroe kind of senses this, and I think he shortens up just to get the ball out quicker. There you go. That's not his normal drops as I've been watching this film. That's not his normal delivery of the football. I just think he senses he's a little behind, so he's trying to speed that up. So that's good innate quarterbacking. That's a good That's a good sense about it. But in this case, this is when I would go back to the film room, talk to my wide receivers, like, we got to get this a little bit better on the break. So this is going to be my last clip of the night, and I've really appreciated Jalen Milroe's game. And in this case right here, I just, his ability to just be quick twitch, and I know that gets lost in translation because we think of quick twitch athletes as wide receiver or running back or defensive end. It's important for quarterbacks too, and this is why I believe so. Defense, I'm just going to set up the play. Defense looks like it's going to be in quarters coverage, but they're going to drop their two safeties. They're going to keep them flat. They're going to keep them within the line of scrimmage right here. Now, they got a good play call right here because the tight end's going to be running a corner. It's splitting these two DBs, and they just got really exposed. Defense is kind of out of position here, and that happens a lot in high school. I don't necessarily think you're going to see something like this, especially the way that they're running this wide receiver combo. They're not going to do that at the collegiate level. But here you go right here. This is what I mean by quick twitch. Do you see his angle right now as he's doing a rollout? Now watch how quick Milroe is going to go ahead, readjust his body, use his footwork, and deliver this pass. Ready? Watch. Bam. That's why I think quick twitch at the quarterback position, having quick feet, I think that's important for quarterbacks too.